On the other side of the world, in Namibia, the Bushmen are also starting a day of hunting, but in very different surroundings. On the great African savanna, distances are enormous, smell is virtually useless, and the hunter must rely on sight alone. Sight, and of course experience and knowledge of the terrain. The signs left behind by the passing herds speak to the Bushmen. Every blade of grass provides information. Every stone conveys a message. Four hunters represent four families, and they need large prey in order to ensure the energy balance is positive. There they are, but getting close to a herd of oryx is not easy. Fortunately, they need get only close enough to reach them with their arrows. Again, the silence of the arrows is a major advantage. Though the first bowmen miss, the animals do not flee. There is merely a slight commotion. It's simply a matter of waiting until they calm down, then trying again. Now the herd is too nervous. It is time to release the last round of arrows and hope one of them will bring down an oryx. A wounded animal leaves unmistakable tracks while the powerful poison goes to work, killing it. The long-awaited moment has arrived. For at least 100,000 years, this scene has been repeated countless times in Africa. As quickly as possible, they have to cut up the oryx to be able to carry the greatest quantity of meat back to the village before the flies and the hyenas claim their share. The great predator, the triumph of the brain over the claw and the hoof. Fresh meat, energy to enable the body to function. The essence of life and of death. But Man the Hunter went further still. He needed to find meaning beyond his stomach and advanced further than any other animal had ever gone. With the blood of his prey, the ancient human clans began to think of the possible existence of superior forces, and the religious predator was born, the quintessence of human curiosity. In the frozen mountains of Kazakhstan and Mongolia, there still lives a people for whom hunting is much more than simply getting food to eat. According to ancient legend, it was Genghis Khan himself who first held out his left fist to a bird of prey, thus beginning this people's tradition of training eagles. The fact is, the Kazakhs have achieved perfect symbiosis with both the horse and the golden eagle. These enormous golden eagles are all females, which are larger. They were caught in the mountain called Kan Tengri by young men using nets and trained with dedication to hunt wolves and foxes. For 10 years, the two hunters will live together. An old proverb says, "The eagle has his wings, the Kazakh his horse." A fox. Immediately, what for man is merely a dot on the horizon, alerts the visual brain of the eagles when their hoods are removed. When they spot something moving, they instinctively launch into attack. Their sight is 8 times more acute than that of humans. One after another, the berkute, as they call them, with their 7 kilos in weight, swoop down, reaching speeds of up to 200 kilometers an hour against a formidable enemy that could easily kill them. And the trainer flies off after his eagle. After 10 years together, the Kazakh will release his eagle, which will live for another 20 years in freedom in the mountains of Mongolia. Until then, the two predators will kill together with no reward other than the greatest of all energies, friendship.